this video on the channel, and welcome to the video where we're going to be talking about everything that is changing to the Mazda MX-5 for the 2020 model year. Now last year I made one for the 2019 change because Mazda did quite a lot. They boosted the power, changed the exhaust around a bit, so they did quite a lot, and also loads of different things on the inside. But I was wondering, what did they actually change for the 2020 model year? And that's what we are going to be talking about today. So I'm just going to be starting with everything that I've found on different news outlets, things that I found on the Mazda website. So we're going to be talking about everything that is new for this model year, and I'm going to go on to the Mazda Belgian website and give you like a rundown of all the specifications you can get on the Mazda MX-5. So before we get started with the list, guys, I do want to say, like, we all know that Mazda likes to switch around with their options and what they make available where. So not all these options may be available in your country, so you better check with your own Mazda dealer. But these are the global changes that are coming to the different countries, or maybe all of them are available for you in the next coming year. So let's get started with the new additions to the Mazda option list. So we're gonna get started with first body colors, because the polymetal gray that we saw on the Mazda 3 is actually coming to the MX-5. And not only that, but Mazda is actually also giving you the option now to go for a silver soft top. So all the MX-5s were launched with a black soft top. Then last year the Gion came out with a brown soft top, and there's also some kind of version which I saw with like a burgundy reddish soft top, so that all looked really well. Now the burgundy, as far as I know, is not going to be delivered in 2020, but the brown ones still are. But the biggest addition is the silver soft top with the polymetal gray color, and I'm actually really excited to see how much different a gray soft top is going to be in comparison to a black one. Now then, to get a bit more into the interior color of things, so the Mazda got launched in 2016 with a black interior, and then the RF got launched and got this kind of a brownish, I don't know the specific name of it, launch color for its interior, which looked really nice as well. Now for this year, Mazda is actually bringing the burgundy leather to the MX-5 as well. This is also the same color scheme that you actually can find in the Mazda 3, and if you saw our Brussels Motor Show video, we actually looked at a Mazda 3 with the burgundy interior, and I think that is really gonna pop inside of this car, especially with the polymetal gray. But I think you can actually do something with red interior and different color options. It's gonna be really cool to see. Now something I have been looking forward to, but I haven't actually found on the Belgian website, are the new 16-inch wheels made by Race. So as we all know, the 30th anniversary was launched with a special set of 17-inch Race wheels, which look phenomenal. They are engraved and everything. I really love the look of that. But apparently now there's going to be a 16-inch version as well, which brings the weight down in the 16-inch wheel category with 3 kilograms on every corner. That's a lot of ounce-per-ohm weight, so that is going to feel phenomenal in comparison to the stock wheels that are on the 1.5s now, for example. And they look actually pretty nice. Again, I've got to say, they really take the design from the 30th anniversary and bring it down a size, so that looks really good. But I'm really like waiting if Belgium is actually going to supply those 16 inches. But yeah, at the moment they're not on the website, so maybe in your country they will be available. So then some minor changes around the exterior and interior of the car. So for example, the MX-5 font that you see right here is going to change to the new font used by the Mazda 3. So that's something to look out for. And also they're going to be changing all the key fobs to adapt to the new Mazda key fob. Now it is a bit thinner, but it's also a bit bulkier, and the buttons are on the side. I had it with the Mazda 3, but yeah, it's a key fob and it's still too large in my opinion. Then also something that I noticed on some of the renders for the new MX-5 is that they are changing the kick panels. So as you know, all the MX-5 kick panels were just a big plastic kick panel. Now I don't really have an issue with that because I have the optional like aluminium overlays there, but I saw in one of the product pictures of the burgundy interior actually 2 brushed metal slots in those kick panels, which I think is a really nice touch. Now you don't have MX-5 writing or anything on them, but I think it will give it a bit more of a premium feel with those 2 slots in there. It's a really tiny thing, but it really looks good in my opinion. So then let's talk about the options list, because Mazda has changed it so that All trim levels, all versions of the MX-5 will get the full iActive Sense system, which means that the cars all get all the safety tech and all the driver's aids that they have to offer. So that means blind spot monitoring, the lane departure warning, and the front collision warning system will be available on all cars, no matter which trim level you go for. Also, this depends more from country to country, I have seen, but they will make Android Auto and Apple CarPlay also a standard option on all trim levels, at least in Belgium. In some countries it might be that the base model will actually not get that, and you will have to go one trim level higher, but here in Belgium I can say all cars will get Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. So then, talking about the Belgian cars, let's talk about what does the MX-5 lineup look like in the Belgian market. So we're going to start with some special editions. So first of all, we have the 30th anniversary edition, the big orange, one of 3,000 car with the orange Recaro seats and everything. That car is still available, and you still can pick one up at some of the Mazda dealers. And yeah, it gets raised wheels, it's fully optioned out, it is a quite nice car. Then we have the second special version, which in Belgium is called the Gion. Now I know there are gonna be some things that you guys got as standard and we did not. For example, the Gion, what's special about the Gion, for example, is that it gets the brown soft top with a beige interior, a tan interior. So we didn't actually get that option for a tan interior on the car, but now with the Gion we do get it. But I have to say, I'm not really a fan of tan interiors myself, so let me know in the comments down below if you like a tan interior or not. And after those two special editions, we actually have 3 trim levels here in Belgium. So first of all, we have the Sky Cruise, which is actually our entry-level MX-5, and yeah, you can choose your engine, choose your color. It has a black soft top, and yeah, you can option it out however way you want. So that's our base model. It has all the iActive Sense system, it has a full navigation system. It's actually a pretty well optioned out car already if you just want a fun car to play with. Then we have the second, which is the Sky Cruise Takumi, which is actually a new version for this year, and this car is actually getting the burgundy interior, the silver soft top. So that's actually one of the more special editions, I guess, for 2020, which in my eyes looks pretty nice. So then next up in the lineup is, of course, the Sport model. And I am really happy to say that in Belgium, the Recaro seats are back, people! Woo! We can get the Recaros again as an option. Now, I do have to say, they are not the same Recaros. Well, they are, but they are finished differently. Like the original Recaros, like I have in my car, are black leather side, black Alcantara in the middle, red stitching and red piping around the sides, which really matches well with all of the rest of the red stitching. But for 2020, they actually are switching over to silver stitching on the interiors, so the Recaros had to follow suit, and all the red stitching is switched out for silver. But I am very excited, so if you're looking into buying an MX-5 and you want to have the best seats that you can get an MX-5, I'm sorry, but the burgundy interior is not gonna win me over on this one. You should go for the Recaros. So guys, but with that we have covered all the changes to the 2020 model year MX-5, all the new colors and the new option packages, and we actually went over the entire product line of the MX-5 here in Belgium. Now I am wondering, what does your MX-5 product line look like in your country? Leave it in the comment section down below and tell me, do you have anything that you want to see maybe on the 2021 model year MX-5? I'm really excited to see your creative opinions. So let me know in the comment section down below. And that's all I got time for this week, guys. Thank you all for watching. Give this video a like and share it if you want to spread the word about the 2020 changes. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.